Friday night, Canada Day. Happy Canada Day. A lot of you guys in Canada are just waking up right now to Canada Day, but Canada Day is coming to a close for me. Nothing special, sadly, this year at all. Just a regular work day, Friday. Work. Because, ironically enough, they don't celebrate Canada Day in Japan. But my oldest, my boy Kai, is away for the night. His kindergarten class has gone on an overnight field trip. Pretty cool. They've gone to northern Hyogo Prefecture, to a little coastal village. They're staying in an onsen hotel, and they're going fishing and having a campfire and all kinds of really cool stuff. Lucky them. So, we obviously didn't do anything today. Maybe this weekend we'll do a little something. I don't know what we'll do. Some Canadian food. Maple syrup and bacon for breakfast on Sunday. I don't know. So I'm just been relaxing at home. So there's only 3 days left to the Just Japan Podcast t-shirt campaign. So you've only got 3 more days left to get your t-shirt. I was a little confused about things because the first time I've done one of these Teespring campaigns, I thought that we had to hit the goal in order to get the shirts printed. But no, we actually hit a minimum limit, and the shirts are going to be printed. So as of now, everyone who's ordered one will get their shirt, including myself. Yatta! But for those of you out there who want an awesome Just Japan Podcast t-shirt, they're like $23 US, made in the United States, shipped from the US, but shipped anywhere in the world. You can get one. You still get one. You got 3 days left. 3 days left. Check the link below in the show notes. Not show notes. It's not the podcast. In the doobly-doo below. So 'tis the weekend. What am I going to be doing? As usual, I'll be working on Saturday. I always work 6-day weeks just because that's what you got to do to make the ends meet sometimes. Work. It would be nice someday to get a gig where I actually have weekends off. Dare to dream, huh? Dare to dream. To dream the impossible dream. So I'm walking around the kind of zombie, like a post-apocalyptic type area that is Port Island. I mean, what I say that is, it's just so quiet here. It's lovely. I love it myself. But look at that. There's no people. There's some cars driving, but there's just no people. And I say post-apocalyptic because I'm always waiting for like a zombie to jump out of the bushes at me when I'm out for a walk. But it hasn't happened. With elevated train tracks. So, earlier on in the week, I interviewed a gentleman from Scotland who is a professional manga writer here in Japan. And that'll be on the next episode of the Just Japan Podcast. And it's awesome. Now, we had some very serious technical issues during that podcast recording, so I've got to do a lot of editing work. His Skype connection did not work well at all from his computer, so he had to switch to using Skype on a phone, and then my internet went out, and then so on and so forth. I do most of my interviews via Skype. Oh yeah, here's a cool thing. I'm putting together, I'm starting a Just Japan Podcast newsletter, email newsletter. So if you want to get on the initial list, and it'll build in time, I'll use MailChimp in order to build it. But if you want to get on the initial list, there's a monthly newsletter, a lot of kind of like not secret stuff, but stuff only for people in the newsletter. Behind the scenes stuff, ideas I have, things about upcoming guests, potential guests, photos, thingies about the Just Japan Podcast. Come on over. So I need your email address. Don't write it down below because you don't want everyone to see it. But if you email me at justjapanpodcast@gmail.com, send me an email at justjapanpodcast@gmail.com and say, hey Kevin, I want to get the newsletter, and yeah, there you go, you're in there. Oh, and tell me your name, of course, and then I'll have your email address, right, so I can add you to the list. So I'm building an initial list right now, and once I have that initial list, I can put that into MailChimp, and then they can help me get more people. So Just Japan Podcast and newsletter, monthly newsletter, new thing, it's gonna be happening, coming your way via moi. Yeah, so again, no people around. Alright guys, take care. Kevin here in Japan. Check all the links below. As of tonight, 3 more days to get your Just Japan podcast.